this anywhere. This has to be it. She will not be unprepared. What was that?
Let me be blunt with you. After all this time, my tolerance for social graces is fairly limited. That doesn't bother you, I hope.
Shave my back and call me an elf. Bronca, by the stone, I barely recognized you.
Ogren, it figures you'd eventually find your way here. Hopefully you can find your way back more easily. And how shall I address you? Hired sword of the latest lordling to come looking for me? Or just the only one who didn't mind Ogren's ale breath?
Be respectful, woman. You're talking to a Grey Warden.
Ah, so an important errand boy, then. I suppose something serious has happened. Is Endrin dead? That seems most likely. He was on the old and wheezy side. You are seeking my support? You wish to succeed Endrin and become king yourself? I don't care if the Assembly puts a drunken monkey on the throne. Because our protector, our great invention, the thing that once made our armies the envy of the world, is lost to the very dark spawn it should be fighting. The Anvil of the Void, the means by which the ancients forged their army of golems and held off the first archdemon ever to rise. It's here, so close I can taste it. The anvil lies on the other side of a gauntlet of traps designed by Caradon himself. My people and I have given body and soul to unlocking its secrets. This is what's important. This has lasting meaning. If I succeed, the dwarven people benefit. Kings, politics, all that is transitory. I've given up everything and would sacrifice anything to get the Anvil of the Void. Enough questions. If you wish me to get involved with this imbecilic election, I must first have the Anvil. There's only one way out, Warden. Forward. Through Caradon's maze, and out to where the Anvil waits.
What has this place done to you? I remember marrying a girl you could talk to for 1 minute and see her brilliance.
I am your paragon.
Not like he's a crazy nutso. Has obviously been down here for far too long. No, don't want to go that way. It's lava.
I need people to test Caradon's traps. There's no way to break through except for trial and error. They were all mine. Pledged to be my house, and they didn't want to help. They tried to leave me, even my Hespeth. But even she couldn't understand that when you reach for greatness, there are sacrifices, as many sacrifices as are needed.
Yep, she's gone crazy.
begun. As you say. Shall be done. Very well. It has begun. As you say. Very well. It has begun.
I suppose that could have been worse.
Yeah, so I guess it could have been worse.
It shall be done. As you say. Very well.
Why are they running that way? All the way back here. That doesn't make no sense. I mean, we're right in front of them, but yet they ran all the way back here.
She wouldn't have gone. She was pledged to me. She swore she'd do whatever it took to find the Anvil. There was no other choice. Most of them were dying of the taint already. But some of the women were transforming. I knew what they would become. There would be an endless supply, fresh, dark spawn to test the traps. They could still serve me. Let me find the Anvil. It was the only way.
Oh yeah, yep. She's definitely gone crazy. Darkspawn serve you? I don't think so.
I shall do it. It has begun. Very well. As you say. Damn you! Get off! Very well. Not fight. Let us do it now. It has begun. Shall we? I shall do it. Very It speaks.
Alright, this is the first test of these gauntlet of mages. The room is filled with gas. So what you need to do is you need to close these gas valves the governor, the stone goblins are just a distraction. One of those guys, just turn them off, and then you can get rid of the gas. And you can deal with these guns afterwards.
Quickly, we must hurry. Shall be done.
I shall do so.
Stand still. Let's see what you're here to die. I shall do it.
And once that's done, the door opens. And there's a trap right there.
Shall be done.
Unfortunately, I normally have it.
Very well.
I normally, like I said before, I usually use a rope so that nobody would have. I've been able to disarm that trap, but unfortunately, it didn't happen.
I shall do it.
So I ended up setting it off. And there's another one right here. I'm not exactly sure what the trap's supposed to do.
It has begun.
Now,
Alright, now for the third and final task. We have to destroy that thing in the middle. Now it's not going to be as simple as beating on it.
I see another killing.
What it does, what you're going to do here is going to summon some spirits. You want to kill the spirits.
Will not
And touch the anvil. Kill another spirit.
Shall be done.
Touch the anvil. And eventually it will change. It will move.
Run in fear.
See, there it goes. It goes to move. But you have to hit it twice. With each head.
Go. As you say.
we're down to one head, but we can't. We don't want summon another spirit till it moves.
I shall do so.
Oh, whoa! I didn't realize my health was low.
Very well. What now?
Marvelous.
Indeed, Gwen. Alright, that is all 3 tests in a nutshell. Oh, that's right. That was locked. Now, this is the reason why I brought Shaw.
My name is Carradine. Once, longer ago than I care to think, I was a paragon to the dwarves of Orzammar.
Carradine, the Paragon Smith. Alive?
Ah, there is a voice I recognize. Shale of the House of Kadash. Step forward.
You know my name. Is it you that forged me then? Is it you that gave me my name?
Have you forgotten then? Ah, it has been so long. I made you into the golem you are now, Shale. But before that you were a dwarf, just as I was. The finest warrior to serve King Valtor, and the only woman to volunteer.
The only woman? A dwarf?
I laid you on the anvil of the void, here in this very room, and put you into the form you now possess.
The Anvil of the Void. That is what we seek.
If you seek the anvil, then you must care about my story, or be doomed to relive it.
Shell's a girl, huh? That explains a lot. The way she talked about her crystals was very fundamental.
Though I made many things in my time, I rose to fame and earned my status based on a single item, the Anvil of the Void. It allowed me to forge a man of steel or stone, as flexible and clever as any soldier. As an army, they were invincible, but I told no one the cost. No mere smith, however skilled, has the power to create life. To make my golems live, I had to take their lives from elsewhere. The Darkspawn were pressing in. Originally, I only took volunteers, the bravest of souls, willing to trade their very lives for the chance to defend their homeland. But King Valtor became greedy. He began to force men, casteless and criminals, his political enemies, all of them were to be given to the Anvil. It took feeling the hammer's blow myself to realize the height of my crimes. Not revenge. The blow of the hammer opened my eyes. My apprentices knew enough to make me as I am, but not enough to fashion a control rod. I retained my mind. You were amongst the most loyal, Shale. You remained at my side throughout, and at the end, I sent you away out of mercy.
I do not remember.
We have remained entombed here ever since, and I have sought a way to destroy the Anvil Alas, I cannot do it myself. No golem can touch it.
No! The anvil is mine! No one will take it from me!
Shale, you fought to destroy the anvil once. Do not allow it to fall into unthinking hands again.
You speak of things I do not remember. You say we fought. Did you use our control rods to command us to do so?
I destroyed the rods. Perhaps my apprentices eventually learned to replace the rods. I do not know. But if so, then all they need is the anvil to make all the slaves they need. You, please, help me destroy the anvil. Do not let it enslave more souls than it already has.
You can either say no, I will not destroy the anvil, and Shao turns on you, and you have to kill Shao, and you no longer have Shao as a teammate. Or you can say yes, I will help you, and Bronca turns on you, and you're killing her. That's your choice right there. But to be honest, the anvil is far too dangerous. It can fall into the wrong hands, and considering it's like using blood magic. No, we're not gonna use it.
Don't listen! He's been trapped here for 1,000 years, stewing in his own madness. Help me claim the anvil, and you will have an army like you've never seen!
Bronca, you mad, bleeding nugtail! Does this thing mean so much to you that you can't even see what you've lost to get it?
Look around. Is this what our empire should look like? A crumbling tunnel filled with dark spawn spume? The anvil will let us take back our glory!
The anvil is slaves' lives. It must be destroyed.
So it fights with Karadin? Good. That seems right.
Thank you, stranger. Your compassion shames me.
No! You will not take it! Not while I still live!
Bronca, don't throw your life away for this.
She's not the Bronca you knew. Now stand aside.
Just give her the blasted thing. She's confused. Maybe once she calms down, we can talk to her.
Bah! You're not the only master smith here, Karadin. Golems, obey me! Attack!
A control rod! My friend! You must help me! I cannot stop her alone!
That made Ogren upset, but that made Win happy. Alright, what you want to do here is you see some of the golems attack and some of them help you. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use up all these lyrium vines, because even though it is said that no dwarf can use them, somehow Bronca can use them. And she uses them to multiply herself. Ah, damn it. Let's literally trying to use up the lyrium guards to stop her from doing what she does. There was a... That organ went down. Sorry, organ, that was my bad. Yeah, if you didn't take out those luring vines, she ends up using them to multiply herself. How she does that, I do not know. But she's a master smith. I guess she can do things that normal people can't do.
Another life lost because of my invention. I wish no mention of it had made it into history.
Yeah, you ain't kidding. Stupid woman. Always knew the Anvil would kill her.
How is it that the woman was not able to disable me as she did you, Carradine?
I do not know. Have you been altered?
I once had a pathetic little mage of a master. He did something to me, experimented on me, and then I killed him, and it rendered me paralyzed.
Perhaps he was bringing forth old memories, and caused you to remember the time when you fought at my side. The paralysis you speak of always resulted when the Master perished. As for your free will, you were always a strong woman, Shell. I am pleased to see you remain such.
I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Do not thank me. All of this is my doing, my legacy. But at least it ends here. I thank you for standing with me, stranger. The Anvil waits there for you to shatter it.
It was good to meet you, Paragon. I intend to ensure that your warnings about the golems are heard by the Circle of Magi.
Is there any boon I can grant you for your aid? A final favor before I am freed from my burden?
Yeah. I don't suppose you can bring Bronca back. Maybe make her a golem like you.
I would not do such a thing to her, even if I could.
Somehow I didn't think so. And I don't want anything that would remind me of this. Best it's just done. There is still the matter of the election. I mean, we still need a paragon to get the Assembly support, right?
For the aid you've given me, I shall put hammer to steel one last time, and give you a crown for the king of your choice. trust in all Tumsha. May you always find your way in the dark.
And that made Elgin happy. Oh. Alright, before you go, you want to come over to this statue over here.
No. Perhaps it thinks I should. It may have something to do with Karadin's words. If there is some way to make a copy of these runes, I am willing to study them. Perhaps there is something to be gleaned from them. I know not.
Names. Long list of dwarves. Wait, hold on. We honor who have made this sacrifice. Let their names be remembered. Fart me a lullaby. It's a memorial of all the dwarves who became golems. Has to be. If there was some way of getting this back to the Shaper at Norzimar, I bet they'd brown their trousers and pay good gold for it. Probably both.
Before we head out, let's talk to Shao.
Shale of House Kadash. Is that who I once was? I find this difficult to believe. No, I do not doubt him. I simply cannot remember. If I was this Shale of House Kadash, as Karadin said, there must be some evidence of my existence remaining. I must find it. I need to know that this is the truth, and not simply believe. What Karadin said, it has allowed me to remember one thing. I believe I know where Kadash Taig is. I do not know why I am, but I am. I will mark the location on its map. If we can journey there soon, I am most curious as to what we will find.
Well, that pretty much beat the sod out of how I imagined it. You ready to head back yet and share the news? Yeah, those Deshirs have been trying to destroy the city for years. Haven't managed yet.